Hello and welcome to Connect Sunday. It's the video that's helping you reflect on the Sunday Gospel and really prepare well for Mass. So today is the 16th Sunday of Ordinary Time. We're still in green Ordinary Time. And this week we are looking at Mark 6 verses 30 to 34. And this week we have Father David helping us reflect on this reading.
Hey everyone, I hope you're doing okay, and it's great to be with you for this 16th Sunday in Ordinary Time. So I have here with me one of my favourite possessions, and I want you to try and guess what it is to begin with. It's going to be difficult to begin with because all you're going to see is this long kind of thing, but maybe when I show you a little bit more of what it is, you'll be able to guess, no problem. That's right, it's a radio. I don't even know if you guys listen to the radio, but I love listening to the radio. And I love this radio because, not just because it's this funky green colour, but also because this radio is a rechargeable one. So most of the time, I can take this radio with me wherever I like because the power is in the radio. It doesn't have to stay plugged in. So I can take it upstairs if I'm listening to a program, or I can even take it outside with me. But because it's a rechargeable one, there comes a point where the radio runs out of power. And then what do I have to do? Of course, I have to plug it back in and leave it to recharge so that I can carry on using it. And you know what? I think we human beings are a bit like that as well, aren't we? We can't just work all of the time. We need time to rest and to recharge. And it's exactly the same being a disciple of Jesus. Last week in the Gospel reading, Jesus sent out the 12 apostles in pairs, and he sent them to do lots of different things, to cast out evil spirits from people's lives and to heal people, and to tell them that the kingdom of God was arriving on earth in Jesus. So he gave them this wonderful mission. That was last week. But this week, the disciples, having done that, they come back and they tell Jesus about everything that they've done and everything that they've said and everything that they've seen. And Jesus realizes that they've worked really hard and that they now need a rest. They need to recharge. So he invites them to come away to a quiet place where they can just rest. And more to the point, he invites them to spend some time with him. And I think all of this tells us something so important about being a disciple. Yes, it's a wonderful thing to be a disciple. And we try and do the same things that the apostles did. We try and tell people about Jesus. We try and take away the bad things from their lives. We try and heal them with our kind words. And we make the kingdom of God present on earth with all of our good deeds. But we can't just keep on doing that and doing that and doing that. We all need time to rest and recharge. And we do that by spending some quality time with Jesus. So I would like you to think now about how you are going to spend some quality time with Jesus. And maybe you can even write in your prayer journals a few ideas about how you're going to do that. Because that is how we rest and recharge and get ready for the next part of the journey.
Okay, it's time for our question of the week. And this week we've had a question sent in by Ruben and James, and they would like to know, what is the difference between a disciple and an apostle? Because they're not quite the same thing. So a disciple means a learner, somebody who learns. So Jesus had lots and lots of disciples, people that were following him. He was teaching them, they were learning from him. And we are also disciples because we are following Jesus and we are learning from Jesus. I'm a disciple, you're a disciple. Jesus had lots and lots of disciples, but not all disciples are apostles. Because an apostle is somebody who is sent out with a very specific mission. So last week we saw about the 12 apostles, didn't we? So that special group of 12 that Jesus brought together, and he sent them out in his authority to cast out demons and perform miracles. And our bishops are successors of those apostles, okay? Because a bishop was made by a bishop, made by a bishop, made by a bishop, made by a bishop, all the way back to the apostles, okay? So we're all disciples, but not all disciples are apostles. And I love that Reuben and James asked this question because there were 12 apostles because Jesus was making that connection with the 12 tribes of Israel, one of which is a Reuben. If you know Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, you remember all those brothers of Joseph. Remember Reuben and Levi and Simeon and Asher and Dan and Gad, right? So there's 12 tribes of Israel. Jesus was making that connection. So he had 12 apostles, one of which was a James. So thank you so much, Reuben and James, for sending in your question. If you have a question, please email me, colorandshapeonline@gmail.com, and we will get to you an answer. So don't forget to head over to the colorandshapeonline.com website where you'll find more resources to really help you reflect on this reading. There's a little liturgy PDF if you're praying together at home. There are Spotify playlists. There's an intercession idea which changes each week. So head over there and I will see you next week.